your name, your age, and what you do.
Hello, I'm Terry Wayne Sanders. I am soon to be 65 years of age, and I am an entertainer here in the Branson area, but I travel everywhere. That's my life.
I can't believe you're that close to 65. You
I
don't
know
look
it.
it at
Oh, thank you,
all.
thank you. Moisturizer, exfoliate, 6 ounces of wine. Yes. Now,
Yes,
for
exactly.
this,
No, was it
now
red or white?
Oh, red,
Red.
red. Now, on an afternoon when it's nice outside, yeah, we'll have some little white, maybe a little rosé, certain rosés. But otherwise, red is my friend. All right.
Ah,
So now I'm going to be talking to you. So instead of looking
yes.
at the camera, I'm going to be looking here. Is that right? Is that what you
Yes,
want?
sir.
Let me make sure. All
All right.
right.
First question. How do you feel about aging?
Oh my. You know what? I don't mind that I'm aging. I just don't want to look old. Seriously, that's really a big goal right there because I want to stay like this, as long as I can.
Mhm.
But also, I'm a big advocate of maintenance, and we were just talking about
Yes.
that. Where I do exfoliate, I do use moisturizers and all that, and I do something that's called heart healthy. I do have 6 ounces of red wine every night, and things like that. But I try to have a good balance diet and all that. So
Mhm.
yeah, but just taking care of yourself, that's a big thing.
Yeah. What would you define as successful aging?
Successful aging, being at peace with yourself and where you were, where you are, and where you're going.
Oh, very nice. And how would you describe your aging experience?
Every day is a learning experience, and sometimes it's minute little things. Sometimes we have major uh, epiphanies going, oh my gosh. But I feel really blessed to be at this age, almost like I say 65, to be able to share life experiences to help out others who are on their journey. And it opens up their minds as well, saying, oh my gosh, well, if they can do that, well, I can do that too. That's easy. This is a good thing. So, yeah, that's what I like about being at this age and helping out others.
Mhm. And what surprises you or surprised you about aging?
Oh, let's see. What really surprised me? It happens quickly. You blink your eyes, and all of a sudden you're 12 years of age. You blink your eyes, and now you're 21, which means you're an adult, which is not true. You blink your eyes, and all of a sudden you're in your 30s. You're married with children. You blink your eyes, and all of a sudden here you are at almost 65, going, "Wow, it happened so quickly." But I love journeys. And I love the fact that everyone has a different journey. And it's wonderful to listen to others and learn from them about their journey and vice versa. So, yeah, I think that's what the best part about it. Just, it happens quickly. So be prepared, hold on, and ride it out.
What, if anything, about aging scares you?
Um, George Burns was a wonderful man, very witty, a comedian, actor, and all those things. And one of the most difficult things he said, I'm 100 years old. Everyone I've ever known is dead. And that really rings true because as we look around, we see our circle of close friends and or family getting smaller and smaller. And so I am aware of the possibilities of the future. And so that also gives me great time to stand back and say, enjoy what you have right now. And it makes those things more precious.
Mhm.
And we all face the inevitable, because it does happen to everyone. And so it gives me a great perspective to be at that. But yeah, that's what I probably least like about aging, because again, all those people that have influenced you and were a major part of your life are not here.
Yeah. So, what do you think scares people about aging?
Probably the unknown,
Mhm.
or they see things happening to others and, well, that's going to happen to me, and they worry. So many people waste so much precious time worrying about things we have no control over.
Mhm.
Really, we're in control of ourselves, and that's pretty much it. And sometimes we need to focus on that control, because sometimes we don't use good restraint or control for ourselves. So yeah, I think that's probably what scares them most, because they're worried about all that. And you just have to see where you are and assess and just deal with it and keep on going.
Mhm. And you kind of touched on this. What would you say to someone who is scared of aging?
My son Austin reminds me every day, Dad, just breathe. And I love those words. It's so simple, but it's all true. So many people, and the anxiety, all that builds up and all that is just, but if you just stop, take time and just let it go and go, okay, I can handle this, and go on. Don't allow anything else to affect you. Just breathe.
With the aging population growing and what the generational tensions seeming to grow, what do you think could help communication and understanding between the generations?
Oh my. Um, we have a lot of new medications that are helping so many people. And I think it would behoove everyone to talk with the older generations. Some of us have relatives or friends in rest homes. They're still viable, they just can't be on their own anymore. And it's a great resource for all of us to go to our neighbor's house who is older, or to a rest home, or even assisted living. Talk to those people and garner all of the knowledge that they have, because they have done great things in their lives. Sometimes we just think, well, they're old, they don't know anything anymore, or they never did anything. We don't take time to realize they do have a story. And you go, oh my goodness, I had no idea that so and so did this, or that they traveled the world. So I think if we all took a little more time to go talk and to learn from the older generation, boy, that would help us get along in this world much, much better.
Have you ever experienced ageism, and if so, how?
Ageism. Tell me what you mean by that word, ageism.
Ageism is basically discrimination based off your age. So maybe being denied
Ah,
service or being denied a job because of the fact that you are an
right.
older adult.
Got it. You know what? I've been blessed because I have so many people say, you don't look your age, Terry. Also, I don't act my age. So I have been very blessed where that has not even happened. I don't allow roadblocks or obstacles in the way. I work my way around it or through it and go from there. I pride myself, if you will, to be as busy as I can, to be valuable. And I think if we all do that, the ageism would not be a factor, because you prove to others, like the old adage goes, if the door is locked, well, make a window, go through that, make another door. And that's what I do. I don't even think about that, and I know there is discrimination out there a bunch for older people, but like here at Silver Dollar City, we are blessed to have so many older employees, 80s, 90s, still working. And, we get to sit with them on the shuttle bus and talk to them. They're hysterical. They have great stories. And they are so motivated because they have a job, a job, and they're having fun. And you know what I did today? And so I think that's a thing right there. So, yeah, don't let that ageism get in the way. Prove them wrong.
How has your creativity changed over time? Do you feel you've gotten more or less creative as you've aged?
Interesting question. It's about, probably 40, 60 on that. As I have worked my way through my career of acting and things like that, I maintain 8 jobs, and I'm always looking for more. Um, I am now more settled in myself, where before it was rampant and I rushed things. And now I see myself enjoying the ride. It's like when an actor first starts out, all they do is vomit words. And I did it. I said all my lines. Yeah, but did you add some depth to that? Was there some subtext to that? Something subliminal perhaps? And did you take your time to really pause and make that line as real as you can? And so, yeah, I find myself there on that. But like I say, I'm trying not to slow down, but I'm also trying to pick better projects and things along the way to say, you know what, this is exciting. I'm going to try that. So yeah, no, I'm pretty blessed. I just keep on going. So yeah, yeah.
And so you touched on your career there. So tell me a little bit more about that. Do you still have career plans or career desires?
Oh my goodness, yes. There's always the next project. There was a wonderful actor, Sterling Hayden, and I asked him one time. I said, "What is your favorite project?" He goes, "The next one." And I thought, what a great attitude. Wow, the next, that is right, because that stuff is already done. And it was good. I liked it, but boy, what about this new one? What's coming up? And I just received an offer from an agency out of Tulsa to do more corporate gigs and to fly me to other places. And I thought, yes, this is a new chapter of my life. I do things like that already, but this is the next level up, because this guy has major contacts, major events going on, so I can share what I do with so many more people, and also still reap the benefits from that. At this stage of the game, it also is about dollars and cents. There's a thing, an adage that says, "Work smart, not hard." And I like that. I love working hard because that's what I do every day. I make it look easy. But if I can work smarter, oh my gosh, How wonderful, you know. So yeah, that's the best thing right there. Yeah, to just keep on going and trying to find those new things. So yeah.
Do you still have dreams and goals and aspirations for life, and what are they?
Oh my. Yes. Sometimes our dreams are dashed.
Mhm.
Oh, I hate that they're dashed. My goal, and this is the truth. I've always wanted to be the big winner of the lottery. And we just had one that went to someone in Oregon. I hope they're happy because it was a single ticket. Oh, goody for you. You owe me, all right. But yeah, my goal, seriously, is and will always be to be the big soul winner because I can help out more people with that. I already have plans on what I want to do. I know the property, the home that I want, to have a home base, but also to be able to go out and help others, be it close friends, be it associates, or sometimes a stranger where you might hear of someone who's really having a difficult time, who really they need a little assistance. And it's not to, just here, I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life. This is going to motivate you. And so that's one of my goals. I would love that. I have some wonderful, dear friends, so many of them, and some are special needs. And they are so amazing. Some are under the umbrella of autism, some Down syndrome, and some of them have never been to Disney. And so I promised him, I said, if I am ever the big winner, I will take you and your families. We're going to fly down to Orlando, Florida, and we're going to get all the big VIP passes. We're going to go to all the rides, and I want to see this theme park, this experience through your eyes. And that's one of many goals that I have that I would share because, again, we can't help out the world, but we can help certain ones. And let's make a great path and show people how to do this the right way. And that would be one of many goals right there. But yeah, to have I don't want to say a better lifestyle, but more focused,
Mhm.
more focused. So yeah.
Gotcha. And what is your favorite part of aging?
Oh my goodness. Uh, the ride, the ride. I'm still here and I'm trying to maintain everything, the flexibility and the good health. And wow, what a wonderful ride it is. And as I wake up, and truly every morning when I wake up, the first words out of my mouth are, "Thank you, Lord." Because I've been given another day and I can wipe that slate clean. If I made a mistake yesterday, it's like, you know what? What did you learn, Terry Wayne? Wipe that away. Okay. Write down the experience and say, here's how I'm going to handle that the next time. This would be better. This would help everyone instead of that came out harsh or that came up the wrong way. So yeah, I think that it's exciting. We all need to wake up excited about what's going to happen today and not in a negative way. So many people, oh, guess what? Well, here we go, and why? Let's go. Let's find those good nuggets of goodness and share that light as opposed to being Debbie Downer, And that's not to be a feminist or a sexist thing. Men are also Donnie Downers.
I like that. I'm gonna
Yes.
use that. Have you come to terms with your own mortality, and if so, how?
Oh my, yeah, through experience of life itself. I have been blessed, and I say that in a good way. I have been with almost every member of my family when they passed away. And to me, that is great closure to say I was there, to say it's okay, go on, or, we're all going to be fine, and give them permission, if you will, to leave. And I think about, that time, and we've had incredible experiences. My father, matter of fact, it's so ironic you should mention that. Today is the 62nd anniversary of my father, Ivan Chanley Sanders, passing. It was 4 days before my third birthday. And I remember I only have two memories of my father. And I cherish those. And so because of that experience, my mother, she died at 53. My brother died at 39. My oldest son died at 29. But we have grown and learned from all that. And so we all know that we are going to go. It will happen. I don't know how. If it's going to be cancer, is it going to be a brain tumor, is it going to be a car accident? I don't know. But yeah, I embrace that. I am ready in my heart. I've got the Lord in my heart. And I know that all this is just a testing ground. We've got to earn our right to have eternity with everyone else. And I love that fact. And I have peace about it all. Whenever our son died 4 years ago, we put up his tombstone, and it's very special. And those have always been very special in our family because we make it a celebration, not just a memorial or this is so sad. We make it wow. And so whenever we did his stone, we also said, you know what, it's going to happen to us. I want it all done. So we also have the family monument up now too. That gave me great peace. I have wonderful peace knowing it's already done. The family won't have to worry about any of this, and we're all going to be okay. And so, mortality, you know what? It's going to happen. And I'm ready to go. I've even written out all my funeral plans. So here, don't worry about what are we going to do, what are we going to say. Dad wrote it out. It's all good.
Right.
So yeah, be ready and do it. Just enjoy it. Yeah.
And have you thought about your legacy and what it means to give back? What do you hope to leave behind?
Oh my goodness. Wow. I think my body of work slash the love that I have shown. I think that is a great legacy right there. Work. We all need to work. Even people who are retired work. If you are rich, affluent, work. I am so impressed with the Hershin family that has created this lovely park and corporation with other corporations underneath that. And I still see Jack Hershend and his wife Sherry, 91 and 92, and his brother Peter, busy all the time doing something. And I think that's amazing. So yeah, I think I want to continue doing this. If I were to become, as we said, if I won the big lottery, I would still maintain at least 2 of my 8 jobs. You know, I would also be more on the creative side. I would want to create more videos and things like that. Just I have so many great plans for that. And so yeah, I think the legacy is, who was I? Was I a good person? Did I do all the right things? Did I strive to do the right things? And was I successful? Overall, yeah, we all make mistakes, but you learn from that and go, okay, they were human. They were human. So yeah, I think good work ethic and love, just a lot of love out there.
What do you feel has helped you age well?
Experience. Yeah, and the love I have that has been given to me that I've learned from my family and friends, and also the people who come to this park every day. They remind me that I've done something right. They'll always come. Now you don't know me, but let me tell you what you did. You said this, and you go, "Wow, okay, this is what it's all about." So that's what it is.
And the last 2 questions. What would you tell your younger self about aging?
Uh, let's see. What would I? Let's see. Be careful about brushing your teeth because I'm left-handed, and so I got a little recession over on my gums. But no, I think I have told myself all along, take care of yourself. I always get amused when people say, if I'd known I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself. Well, start right now, and you won't have to worry about that. It's like I'm doing okay. So yeah.
And then last question. What advice on aging would you give in general?
Maintenance, take care of yourself. Seriously, it's okay to treat yourself. If you have a dessert, great, have a little bit of that dessert. Don't have to eat the whole thing. Just eat a little bit of that. Reward yourself. It is a journey. If you do everything by the book, boring, mundane, horrible. Live your life, live a good life, do the right things and adventures, and take care of yourself, and do spoil yourself every now and then. But also share that amongst others too, and say, I got this, but you know what? It's really amazing. I want you to have some of this. I want you to have some of this. I want you to have some of this. So that's what I would suggest. Yeah.
Thank you. That is all.